camping trip. Heading up to the Mogollon Rim again. That was my first solo camping trip. I haven't done any solos since then, really. I did a couple family ones, but I'm gonna head back up there. The weather's finally starting to cool off here in Arizona. Yeah, I just loaded up the truck, so we'll start. It's about 7 a.m. 80 degrees right now here in Phoenix, but it's probably like 60 or 65 or 70 up where I'm going, at least. I'm ready to rock and roll. Got my coffee. My wife got this for me a few years ago, and I always forget to use it, but I'm using it now. See? I did it. Okay. See you guys up there. Alright, we made it. We are up at the Mogollon Rim now. I just parked here for a second to go to the bathroom. And it's it's cloudier up here than I was expecting. I didn't really check the weather this morning, but I checked it earlier this week and I didn't know it was going to be overcast, so I could get some sprinkles tonight, or today, which will be fun because I've never camped in the rain yet. Well, I guess I did that one time with the thunderstorms at night. But yeah, I just got out to pee and it was 52 degrees outside right here, which is, it's still pretty early in the morning, 9 a.m., but that's nuts for what I'm used to. Well, it was looking grim. I could not find a spot. Everybody's up here this weekend, so but I did. I went far enough down a trail that I found one, so let's check it out. It's definitely been raining up here. Everything's soggy, but I got dry wood in the truck. I can start a fire, and I'm actually kind of glad it rained a bit because now I don't have to worry about burning down the forest quite as much as if it was super dry out right now. But I saw lots of people with fires, so I think it's safe. I'm actually surprised I got this spot. I'm a little worried someone's gonna come right there. Anyway, I want to get the tent set up because I want to go hiking. So I want to get it set up and then go do something. I'm not going to take that all the way off. These are rains. I think I could set up here. Looks like a nice flat little spot for a tent. What's that? Someone left something over there. Is that a toilet? Someone forget their toilet out here? I don't want to open it. But yeah, I bet that's a little pooper. It's chilly. It is chilly. Alright. Thought I'd show you guys what I brought out for gear. Mainly. There's some other stuff too, I think, but this is the main stuff here. We got my tent. It's a 2-person tent. You guys, if you watched my other solo camp video, that's the one I used. So this is my only second time using it. Chair, sleeping bag, table, sleeping mat. That's a tarp thing. I haven't used that yet, but I might try and set it up, and then some new stakes for the tent, because the tent just comes with those thin, like cheap little metal poles, and those kind of stink. You hit them once with a rubber mallet and they bend, and then it's annoying to try and use them after that. Then I got like my food and snacks, water, blankets, pillow, backpacks, my light fan thing, batteries, all that other stuff in here. So I think this blanket's gonna come in handy tonight. Probably should have brought even thicker one. I didn't realize how cold it was gonna be. From the Wise Owl brand. Haven't used them yet. A lot more heavy duty than the ones you get. They're not going to bend as easy. I'm looking forward to trying them out. That is so much nicer than the other ones. Might go find some sticks to kind of try and prop this up a bit. I don't really, it's way down here on the ground, it's not providing much stuff, and this thing doesn't, cord doesn't go out longer, so staking in the guy lines just in case it turns into a windy, stormy night or something. I have no idea. Uh-oh. I'm gonna set up my table too. Alright, table. A little dusty there. A little dusty. Whoa. What I want to do here, I found a couple decent sized sticks. This guy, I'm going to sharpen one end of each one so I can stick him in the ground. Use that as my vestibule. Basically make stakes out of these kind of. I don't know. See how it goes. 3 hours later. I haven't cut myself yet, so we're still doing alright. Getting a little bit closer to the steak-ish. You know what's nice? I haven't seen a single mosquito yet. You remember last time I was up here? I think it was like April or May or something. It wasn't that bad, but it was, you know, if you watch the video, I'm constantly shooing away the skeeters. I'm gonna saw the end here, so I have something to hammer a flat surface. Actually, I could make this quite a bit shorter. It doesn't need to be this long. I'm gonna saw my finger off. I need a way to stabilize this. So, let's see. Oh, I still gotta make the sharp end of this one. So I just realized what I did wrong. The reason this looks so tiny and it's not really a vestibule type area, I guess those must just be for like added like guy lines, added like tie downs, I guess, or something, in case you want them. But over here you got 2 zippers. So this should be reversed. This rainfly should be reversed. Or I could just make this my entrance in and out the back. Should I just do that? I'll just set these up. I'll move my stakes over here. By the way, getting out here early is nice because you have a lot of time to revise your setup and think about what you want to do and take your time setting up. It's a lot more relaxing. Last time I got here like noon, and I was trying to like set up, make lunch, figure out what I want to do all really fast, and it just was stressful. But I don't know, it's nice and leisurely this time. So just heard a bunch of thunder and there's some pretty dark clouds up there, so I'm just gonna get basics in here. I need to get in here for a while if it's raining. I'll be set up at least. So I got some sap on my fingers when I was cutting up the wood. I was using some wipes to clean them, and then I realized I don't have any trash bags. I gotta figure something else out for trash. Hear that thunder? Anyway, moral of the story is bring hats, bring trash bags, store them in your truck. I'm talking about myself. And that sap is so sticky. I've washed my hands like 6 times now. I can't. I guess I'm just gonna have sticky hands for a while. It's just it's on there, man. Gonna have a little mid-morning snack, get a meat stick or something. Kind of hungry. Yeah, there's clear skies, and then over here we got stormy, thundery clouds. These are some rice crackers. Tastes fine. It's a little like stale feeling. I was looking around, see if there was any widowmakers around me where I set up camp. The 2 trees right by me look pretty healthy. I don't think they would fall, but this guy over here, he's really tall and dead. And I guess if he fell directly in my direction, I think the tip of his tree would land on my tent. It has a blue mark on it. I wonder if that means This needs to get cut down. Another thing I noticed back here, this little shelter that there was some previous camper tried to make. It's pretty nice. You could just re-up the roof with some branches and have a nice little shelter here. I'm gonna attempt to set up a fire now. I'm gonna back my truck, just have a little bit more privacy. Back it up a little bit. They snap pretty good, which means hopefully that means they're dry on the inside. Going on a little walk around my campsite into the woods a little bit, and I'm gonna look around for some, or just look around really, get some exercise, look for some dry wood. Nice little spot here. This wouldn't be a bad place to camp. I'm assuming that's a woodpecker. Woodpecker damage. Probably should have brought my bear spray if I'm gonna go wandering around the woods. Bug right in the eye. So I learned something the other day about Arizona bark scorpions. They like to, it's in the name, right? Bark. They like to hide underneath. This is a perfect spot they like to hide under here. And a lot of people get stung or bit or pinched because they reach underneath a log to pick it up or something. Obviously not, this log's too big. You know, regular sized log, and you reach under to pick it up and there's a scorpion under there. So I don't know if there's any scorpions up north, up here. At least, I just don't know. Found some kind of dryish grass. Found some grass that I'm gonna try and use as my tinder bundle. Along with all that stuff. It's just so wet. Getting a lot of good sparks, but okay, sorry, this is super unlevel ground. Okay, bro. Well, okay. Where did I have it before? Whatever. Alright, so yeah, this is nice and dry. Maybe I could use some of this bark. I'm trying to just, this would be a really nice tinder bundle. When I pick them, they feel dry, but when you get a bunch together in your hand, it starts feeling soggy again. So I'm trying to just get their fibers out, twist it up and around, and make it fibrous. So even though I'm losing a lot of the fibers. Look at how white this smoke is as I'm trying to get this fire going. It just tells you how much liquid is inside these. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That breeze really ignited it. We'll see if it sticks. I know, Mina. I have the blow tube thing, but it's in the tent, and I don't want this fire to go out, so I'm manually doing it right now. Keep burning, buddy. I gotta dry all this stuff out. It's drying out. Like nothing's like, the fire really hasn't started yet. I mean, there's a fire, but like if I didn't keep blowing on it, it would just go out because it's so wet. So I gotta, the fact that I actually have some flames now, I can blow on it to help fuel it and dry things out. I think we got a fire. Just gotta maintain it for a little bit. I don't have to breathe on it constantly, and it's going. Got some logs on her. I think we did her. This is what we're having. Chicken fried rice. Alrighty. Let's see. I guess this is gonna melt, isn't it? Shoot. Well, you know what? The fire can just be for fun. I'll go get my little burner and cook or boil the water on that. Is it working? I just switched out the battery, so it's not blinking red like it's recording. It says it's recording though. Okay, so I moved over here a little bit because the fire was just really hot and blowing smoke in my face. So I'm gonna do the old stove here. Can I remember how to do this? Lighter. Thought I put you in that pocket. Where did I put you? Would you look at this? The lighter's where it should be. In the fire starting bag. Who would have thought? Hold on to your butts. Alright. Carefully add blah blah blah. What is this? Sauce? Oh, I think this is an oxygen absorber. Feels like sauce though. Oh, it says do not eat on it. Once again, I don't have a trash. I guess this will be my trash after I eat. Sounds like it might be boiling. Let's see. Ah! Son of a boiler! Yeah? Pretty much. Oh, I left this on. Oops. Alright, we got a pretty good boil. Reseal it. Reseal it. Come on. Reseal it. Dude, this is like my arch nemesis, man. I don't get these things. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna seal it like this, okay? It's pretty sealed to me. Alright, we got like 2 more minutes till it's eating time. So I was wrong. After 5 minutes is up, you just have to stir it again. And then 4 more minutes after that, then we can eat. That's what it looks like. Not bad. The chicken's a little weird texture, but that makes sense because it's dehydrated. Other than that, it's good. All done. Well, I've just been chilling by the fire for a while, watching the squirrels and birds and stuff. I'm gonna get my stuff inside my tent set up. This is my sleeping pad. I actually haven't tried this yet. My son slept on it last time. Alright, that's blown up. Hello. Ah. Inside the tent view. Feels good to just lay down for a little bit because you're either sitting in that little chair or hunched over the fire or hunched over cooking or picking stuff up off the ground, so it feels good to stretch out for a little bit. Let's go for a walk. Well, I'm a tiny bit lost. Also, I'm pointing that the wrong way. We made it. wife made me this hat. This is my first time trying it out. Feels pretty nice, pretty soft. So I was gonna have a beef stew MRE tonight for dinner, but since I ate that whole chicken and rice one for lunch, I'm not really that hungry, so I'm thinking about just making some coffee and having some snacks. Just kind of go from there. Whoa! It's boiling alright. After this burns down a little bit, I'll just go into the tent. I'll probably say hi to you guys one more time and then call it a night. It's dark. I have my headlamp on. I heard the elk out here. We'll see if I see any eyes. I don't really want to see any eyes, to be honest. Oh, I can see my breath. That means there's a ghost somewhere. Alright, I gotta pee one more time.
Good night, Papa. I love you.
Alright. I'm gonna get snuggled in and try and get some sleep. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. It's a little after midnight, and I'm in my truck warming up. I didn't pack warm enough. It's 45 degrees out right now, which, when I was checking the weather earlier this week, I checked the weather in Payson, which is like 10 degrees cooler, so I made a mistake. It's just so cold in there that I can't sleep and I'm just constantly shivering. I'm trying to warm up in the truck and then go back in the tent and try one more time, but I'm also seriously considering just throwing the tent along with everything inside the tent. You know, like take the poles out, but just kind of use it as a bag, put it in the bed of the truck and just go home. But I'm exhausted, so I'm a little scared to drive. I'm gonna eat a cracker, drink some water, get warmed up, make my decision then. So this is probably TMI, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this in the video, but I just had to poop in the woods at midnight. That was an experience I was hoping to avoid unless absolutely necessary. It was absolutely necessary. That was the first time I ever pooped in the woods, period. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was fine. We did it. We made it through it. I just thought I'd have a few practice runs under my belt, you know, in warm conditions or daylight. We don't need roads. I'm gonna go back in the tent and give it one more shot. We made it. It's 44 degrees. It even got colder as the night went on. So I'm just looking forward to the heater in the truck. And taking a shower and stuff. Fingers are numb. Big puddle. Well, I couldn't help myself. I'm walking along one of the hiking trails right now along the rim. I really wanted to do one of these while I was up here this time, so I don't know if I Pretty positive I won't do the whole trail, but I'm gonna just walk some of it and check out some of the views. Can't wait till I get a drone. I've been looking at some. Wow. Look at that. Pretty cool. Alright guys, that's probably gonna do it for this video. Wow. That was a long cold night. My body's really sore. I don't know if it's from shivering all night or if it's from doing the stuff I did yesterday, but anyway, that said, I had a great time yesterday. It was a lot of fun being out there. I got there early, got to take my time setting up, chopping some wood and maintaining the fire and cooking some food, and yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I will be more prepared for my next cold camping trip. I made a whole list last night of stuff that I should have had, so hopefully next time goes a little smoother in the night. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, or I might do a video next weekend of like backyard stuff, and then I'll be camping again the weekend after that. See you guys.